I no understand this Rivers matter again. From one court to the other. One court to the other. Why is it that the case relating to Rivers State is not handled inside Rivers State? They come Abuja. Say na Federal High Court go handle everything. Federal High Court. Federal High Court. The courts in the state can have far. Say na Federal High Court. Let to reconcile the executive arm, the legislature. Say na Federal High Court. Federal High Court. Now the Federal High Court now Wike they use now to oppress the state. Maybe now why they build house for them? All the judges in Abuja. If they build houses for them. Very soon they go buy private jets, give all of them. Wike create a cool go. He said he go the commission will be the groundbreaking. He said yes, these houses will enable us to work well, to have a last mile, this and that one. Instead of to condemn and say we know they collect gift or whatever from politicians, from the executive arm, so that we can be independent. You know condemn. He said give us, we will take it. Hey, now why you get levels now? They do everything way they do inside that on a court inside Abuja. Now we see the battle with say they say courts, say one high court say make the no release allocation. The federal government no release allocation to what do they call them? To River State local governments. Their own allocation, River State local government. Now another one come out, yesterday. Now this one is mandating CBN. Say make CBN no really. You don't tell federal government, you don't tell CBN. I don't understand. Who remain now make you tell? Maybe you go and next one, Akata General, don't release it. The same Federal High Court. Just to withhold allocation due to River State people, their local government. How do you want to develop? And he's a man that claimed to love the state that is doing this in Nyesom Wike. Running from one court to the other. You stay election will know, local government election will know. It has held. Ogazuze Nike now. Now you're trying to destabilize everywhere. Using the court. Court where they buy things for, they build house for. Are you getting it? The thing don't tire me. Even this honorable Gochini why won't play for Nana. The guy self, the matter don't tire him. He don't tire everybody. And some of the way they talk say, why is this guy talking? Organizing party in a PDP, he has the right to talk. They are destabilizing his party. Whether in any state, a PDP man he be. He does not only speak about the River State matter, he does also speak about the PDP matter as a whole. Leave and make it talk. Na PDP member he be. He's a concerned PDP member. How can PDP be in support of one man trying to take out their own government, impeach their own government, and bring in an APC government? If now you did that, nobody say if now you. Now just say this one gets sense. Now why they fight her? They fight against her. The other ones where they there. They know they support her. Allow him, let him talk. Let us now hear from Ugochinyere how far this matter they go. Then come to the conversation and tell me, Ugochinyere, mind your business. Go to him and say, I will be waiting for you there. I'm going to watch this video.
Today's judgment, which has been appealed, is an attack on our constitutional governance and an attempt to undermine the principles of federation. Now, how did a judge arrive at delivering judgment, knowing fully well that the subject matters upon which he wants to base his judgment on are all subjects of appeals pending at the appeal court and the Supreme Court on the issue of the legitimacy of those pro-Wike sacked lawmakers who decamped at a time there was no division in their party PDP into APC, and their seat automatically by virtue of the constitution became vacant. All of a sudden, the judge was fully aware that the matter is still in Supreme Appeal Court and still in Supreme Court, and his attention was drawn to them. But he rushed to deliver a judgment to seize the sovereign allocation of the people of River State based on a matter that is still being challenged. And not only that, there was petitions and manifest evidence that was brought before her of bias, but she still continued. So what was she rushing? Why was she rushing to hear the matter in one day, reserve judgment, and then the next morning she has delivered the judgment to achieve what? Just to throw Rivers or attempt to throw Rivers into a state of anarchy. So this judgment is unenforceable. It will not stand. It has already been appealed. And let me make this very clear to Wike and his group. There will be no way forward on this matter until all the subject matters pertaining to the legitimacy of those former lawmakers whose seat has become vacant by virtue of their decampment is resolved by the Supreme Court. And I want to urge the governor of Rivers State, continue to show the maturity you are showing. Present your 2025 budget before the House of Assembly as properly constituted by Okejumbo. Until such a time, the Supreme Court makes a final determination on the legality or legitimacy of this issue of the government. No court have decided expressly on it. So there's even order still existing that recognizes the vote and proceeding of the former Speaker Edisinehi, upon which Okejumbo is Speaker and upon which those seats were declared vacant. That order have not been discharged. So they have legitimacy to continue to do what they are doing. But I will advise the president. The problems of 1960 and 1980 started like this. Keeping quiet by Shagari and all these other people then. When those working for the federal government were busy dishing out orders, using security agencies, rigging elections, writing results, confronting other arms of government in the state just as a way of showing their support to Shagari. At the end of the day, democracy collapsed because this comes with anarchy, and we don't want that to happen. The whole country is in total disarray as I speak to you now. Economic hardship, uncertainties, left, right, and center. And then one man is playing, and his group using our federal high court to show that maybe at the end, when they are done, Nigeria should completely lose faith in the judicial system. And I want the CJN to stop this whole thing happening at the federal high court. So today's judgment was an attempt to undermine constitutional governance. Unacceptable, unenforceable. The opposition does not accept it. It has been appealed, so nothing will happen going forward. But having said that, the higher courts have an obligation to discharge this order, which if not, other states where there is dispute between governors and some godfathers will rush to court and obtain order to seize allocation of a state. The federal government has no constitutional power to seize the allocation of another arm of government, the state government. These are constitutional. These revenues are federation revenue shared at the federation meeting, where the federal government takes their own share and the state takes their own share automatically. You cannot stop it. It will be like an overthrow and an invitation to anarchy. So it's unacceptable. Is a judgment that wants to lay the foundation for anarchy and disorder. So it's completely unacceptable. And I will urge the federal government to please call their appointees to order. This is how it happened in 60s and 80s. They are not working for it. They are fighting for their own political relevance in a state they have lost because of their greed. Don't let them drag you down. Because when this whole thing will explode, Nigerians will not stand by your side. Because everybody is watching what is happening with our security agencies, with our judiciary, because of one man. What is he looking for? If you go by the judgment of the Supreme Court delivered by Justice Onogeden, in a situation where those seats has automatically become vacant, that was Joshua Daire and Pialong. Those lawmakers decamped, and their seat automatically became vacant. And few members of the House of Assembly that was left then continued to preside, continued to conduct the affairs of the Assembly. The Supreme Court said they were right until such a time by-election is conducted. So Okejumbo still remains Speaker, and the House that he's piloting is still legitimate because there is vacancy in the seat of the 27th. And if the INEC conducts the by-election, then the House will have a full quorum. But the Supreme Court said they can continue to carry on the business of the legislator, like budget passing and so on and so forth, until such a time that by-election is held. So Governor Fubai is going to present the 2025 budget before the Okejumbo-led House leadership, and nothing can change that.
For over a decade, this has been the birthplace of innovation. Innocent Vehicles is a testament to resilience, employing international best practices to create more than just a car. Every vehicle here tells a story of durability, fuel economy and safety. Crafted with the African spirit, the Nigerian heart. These vehicles surrounding me embody the unique concept of regionalization, each one designed to cater to the tastes and preferences of our people. From the streets in Nigeria to the terrains of the Sahara, these vehicles are designed for our roads, for our people. This is more than a vehicle. It's a symbol of our progress, our resilience, our collective success story. Your feedback drives us to continuously innovate and improve. Innocent Vehicle, the pride of African roads.